Lingering figure. During a tumultuous night, the sky tore apart with blinding lightning strikes, casting stark, ghastly shadows that danced across the walls of my bedroom. The howling wind rattled the window panes, and the rain drummed relentlessly on the roof, creating an atmosphere of dread that hung in the air like a suffocating shroud. As I lay in my bed, I was aware of an uneasy feeling that had settled over me, a growing sense of unease that seemed to emanate from the very storm itself. It was then that I saw it, a figure standing just outside my window, its presence illuminated by the searing brilliance of the lightning. Its form was shrouded in the chaos of the storm, a grotesque silhouette with limbs that seemed to stretch unnaturally, like tendrils reaching out from the abyss. My heart thundered in my chest as I watched the figure, its face obscured by the torrential rain, every drop that clung to its form reflecting the cold, pale light. With each deafening clap of thunder, the figure drew closer, a slow, deliberate approach that defied the logic of the tempest. I could feel its eerie presence lingering, a malevolent force that refused to be swept away by the storm's fury. It was as though the very night conspired with this sinister visitor, allowing it to inch closer with each thunderous proclamation. The rain battered against the window, a relentless symphony of dread, and my gaze remained locked onto the shadowy figure that seemed to beckon me from the other side. Panic coursed through my veins, my voice silenced by the overwhelming terror that held me captive. The storm continued its furious assault, but the figure was undeterred, its presence growing more tangible with each passing moment. And then, as the storm's fury reached its peak, the figure pressed its face against the window, the rain-slick glass distorting its features into a nightmarish mask. In that chilling moment, it locked eyes with me. With the blood-curdling scream, I tore myself from my bed, the adrenaline surging through my veins, propelling me from the room and into the darkened hallway. But the lingering presence of that nightmarish figure remained, a haunting shadow that clung to my psyche long after the storm had passed. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel to hear more chilling stories every week.